Hi, and welcome to SimpleSpiritualityPH. So, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Regine. I am an intuitive, manifesting-based tarot reader. I am a certified Reiki healer and an overall lightworker. And before we dive into today's episode, I would like to invite everyone who would like to receive notifications of my new videos to please hit the subscribe button over there. If you like this video later on, please give it your thumbs up. If you have any comments or suggestions, you want to say hey, just comment down below. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, online for now, of course, well, here are the details. Alrighty, so let's get to the meat of the video. Today's a very exciting topic for me because this is probably one of my most prescribed homeworks for my clients. Remember that in one of my videos, I mentioned that I give homework to all of my clients after a session, whether it be Reiki or tarot or a spiritual consultation session. I always give homework to my clients. And this is one of my most, like I said, most prescribed homeworks, most suggested homeworks that I give to my clients, and that is grounding. Now, a lot of people ask me, a lot of my clients ask me, what is grounding? What is it? What are the benefits? What good does it do to me? How do I do it? What is its significance in all of this? How will it help my life? How will it help my spirituality to grow? How will it help me stay calm? How will it help me improve my overall quality of life? I'm glad that people ask this because I love it. I love grounding. Grounding is essential to me, so to speak. So let's tackle first what grounding is. Grounding, in a very literal sense, is being close to the ground. It sounds silly, it sounds simple, but that is what it is. It is being close to the ground, not just physically, like your physical self sitting down on grass, for example, on a large patch of green grass. Not just that, but having your mind closer to the ground, having your emotions closer to the ground, having your heart, your soul, all of your bodies closer to the ground. All right? Now, a lot of people ask me, why is this important? What does it mean when I am close to the ground? Why is it significant? Why do I need to do it? Why do I need to ground? Based on experience, for me, a lot of times when I am not grounded, I tend to spiral a lot, and spiral in the negative sense. Spiral down the negative lane. For example, let's take a common example of, let's say you're at work and you are being given a task that you don't want to do. If you are not grounded, you will spiral down in a way of thinking, like in a thought pattern or in a thought form, not thought form, but how can I say this? You can tend to spiral in a negative way. So let's say, for example, for me, and I have experienced this in the past, perhaps that's the best way to explain, but I have experienced this in the past that I was, in the past, given a task that I did not want to do, but I did it anyway. The entire day I was thinking negative thoughts, and I was thinking, at first it was just a negative feeling, but then later on I was thinking, is this all I'm supposed to do? I'll never get out of this state. I'll never be able to do the things that I want to do. I'll never be able to, let's say, for example, create a business for myself. This is all that I'm good for in life. And it just spiraled down and spiraled down and spiraled down. And if you know that story, I also said that in one of my videos. I think it was my Reiki video. If you know that story, you'll know that the next day I had a cold. that all of those negative thoughts work together to give me a cold, to create an imbalance in my throat chakra and give me a cold. So that is one major reason, actually the major reason why I ground. I tend to ground a lot. It is because when you're not grounded, literally, you fly away with all kinds of thoughts. They can be positive, but if you're not careful of your thoughts, and a lot of people are not really, I don't want to blame people for not being mindful, but a lot of people don't tend to police their thoughts and don't tend to filter their thoughts, right? Because it's a lot of work. And so if you are that person who doesn't filter their thoughts and are more inclined and is more inclined to thinking negatively, then you not being grounded will cause in a lot of spiraling down emotionally, mentally, even physically. So that is perhaps one of the most crucial things, one of the most important reasons why I ground myself and why I tell my clients to ground as well. It is because when you're not tethered to the ground mentally, emotionally, even physically and spiritually, you will run the biggest risk of flying away or even spiraling down with the first negative thought that pops into your head. And this is true for everyone. It's just that I experienced it firsthand as well, so that I can tell you in detail. But yes, this is true for everyone. If you are inclined to think negatively, you will spiral down or fly away with the first negative thought that you have if you aren't grounded enough. Grounding basically allows you to find a common center in yourself, or not really a common center, a single center in yourself, kind of like an anchor in yourself. And it goes all the way down to the ground, to where Mother Earth is, to where all nurturing energy is, to where loving energy is, to where centering energy is. And it keeps you focused on what is at hand. So the whole purpose of grounding, especially if, for example, you do tend to spiral a lot, is for you to not spiral a lot, is for you to keep your focus on what is important to you, you know? If you, for example, if you notice that a lot of bad things are happening to you, it's very easy to fly away with negative thoughts and beliefs and emotions and all of that stuff, right? It's very easy to overreact. It's very easy to feel negative. It's very easy to kind of self-sabotage even. But if you're grounded, despite experiencing that, then you'll know how to focus yourself. You'll know to put, the positive in front rather than the negative in front. You'll know that, hey, this is just happening now, but my focus is actually on the good stuff. I know that right now is not being very kind to me, right now is being negative to me, but since I'm grounded, I see my future. My future is this positive experience. And so I will stay grounded, I will stay rooted to the ground, I will stay rooted and centered in myself, and I will not allow myself to be like a balloon, to be thrown away, swept away by the negative current energies, the negative thoughts, the negative stream of thoughts of energies. Do you get it? I hope you do. But yeah, that is perhaps the most important reason why you need to ground. All right? Now, the second most important reason why you need to ground is that manifesting energy actually comes from the ground. And the reason for that is most things that we want to manifest are in the 3D. And it is Mother Earth who resides within the earth, right? It is Gaia, who materializes things from nothing. Basically, it is from Gaia that trees come out. They come from inside the soil. They come from the place of nourishment and infinite potential. And they sprout out to become a thing in the 3D world. And it's a similar process. It's actually the exact same process when it comes to manifesting something, especially when it's manifesting something in the 3D. You'll want to stay grounded, first of all, to keep your goal in front, right? To keep your goal always in your mind's eye, always focused on the goal. You're grounded. When you're grounded, you can do that in the blink of it. You can do that even while you're asleep when you're grounded. And the second is to have that supportive energy that comes from the loving, the nourishing energy of Mother Earth, who creates numerous things. It creates everything out of nothing, right? So you'll have that energy to kind of support and back up your manifestation to come into the 3D world. All right? So those are actually just the two reasons that those are the top two reasons why I prescribe grounding a lot. And they are effective, especially if you've been spiraling a lot. Try a grounding meditation or try something that's grounding, right? So those are the reasons. Now, the third thing that people ask me about grounding is, how do I do it? How do I even get started? This is actually very simple. Walking in nature is a grounding energy. It is grounding. It's a form of a grounding activity. Doing a grounding meditation, and I'll probably create one in the future. Doing a grounded meditation will help you to ground. What else? Eating something that's very grounding, something that comes from the earth. For example, rice and pasta. They are grains that come from the earth. They originally come from the earth, right? They will bring you closer to the earth. Root crops will bring you closer to the earth, especially if they're red in color. Let's say, for example, sweet potatoes are really good for grounding. They're orange, the sacral chakra, but they're close to the ground as well. What else? Doing something with the intention of grounding as well. And the most powerful and the simplest way to do it is by intention. You might not be able to feel it right away if it's intention, but you'll just slip into it naturally. You'll slip into the grounded state naturally if you continuously intend to stay grounded and feel that you're grounded, right? So I hope that helps. It was very quick. It's just a quick 13-minute video, but I hope it was informative. And I hope that you use grounding to its advantage, to your advantage. I hope you use it to create a better life for yourself, a better quality of living for yourself, better experiences for yourself. So, if you like this video, please give it your thumbs up. If you have any comments or suggestions you want to say hey, just comment down below. If you would like to receive notifications of my new videos, please hit the subscribe button over there. And if you would like to receive your very own, or if you would like to book your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, online for now, of course, here are the details. And I will see you guys next time. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay grounded, and ciao for now.